Hey everyone, welcome to the Krista Rose Love channel. Today I want to do a quick video on staying encouraged with your weight loss accomplishments in the face of weight loss haters. And I never thought I would be doing a video on this topic, but just based on my recent experiences, I wanted to just vent a little bit and to talk about staying encouraged in the face of people who kind of rain on your parade when it comes down to, the announcing of your weight loss. And so, I've been able to go down from 170 pounds, go from 170 pounds to 140 pounds over the course of like 5 months during my weight loss challenge in the beginning of the year. And when I tell people that I've been able to lose that amount of weight, or that I did lose that amount of weight, most people are extremely encouraging, very excited to hear about it. They want to know what I did and how I'm keeping it off. That's a very common question, like how do you keep the weight off? But then there's like a handful of people, not too many, that have said, oh, you lost that weight. Oh, well, I lost that amount of weight and I quickly put it back on. So yeah, you know how it is. Like comments like that I'm like, okay, like why, I guess it's nice to know about your experience. I don't plan to have the same experience. Like I plan to keep the weight off for good. So it's just so interesting when I hear like little backbiting comments like that, like not even like a genuine interest in the weight loss. It's a quick detour into their negative experience with weight loss and how much more weight they gained back. It's like, okay. And it's not like I want the whole conversation to be about me. It's not like that. But to immediately, when I tell you about my weight loss, for you to immediately respond and say, well, that you lost a similar amount of weight or you lost a bunch of weight and you quickly put it back on, is kind of like, man, I don't want the same thing to happen to me. And that's kind of like, like why do you have to kind of rain on my parade like that? Kind of almost implying that I could be in the same situation and gain my weight back. And maybe I'm reading too much into it, so you can let me know. I don't know, I think when someone tells me good news, I tend to immediately respond with, congratulations, that's really awesome. How did you accomplish it? Or how do you feel? Like, it's really about celebrating their accomplishment as opposed to, oh yeah, I did that, but then crap happened. Like I'm not gonna do that. That's just not me. So yeah, I'm curious. Let me know if you've actually experienced something similar, because I was surprised when I heard those comments. But I'm just determined to stay encouraged with my weight loss and to keep doing what I'm doing with my eating regimen and my workout regimen, and just keeping the weight off. It's not even a struggle to keep the weight off now, because when I went through my weight loss challenge, I made a permanent shift in a different direction with my lifestyle. And I am really into running now. I'm getting more and more into running. And I'm already like thinking about doing 5Ks and 10Ks and potentially like a half marathon in the future and maybe a marathon in the some future. I don't know how long away that would be, but yeah, no, I'm just really getting into that for some reason. I find running to be such a stress reliever and so fun and so nourishing to my mind and my body and my heart, just everything. I just love it so much. So yeah, that's a whole thing. And then with eating, I still enjoy the foods that I eat. I haven't made some big shift with my eating regimen. I'm just more cautious, I would say, with not going overboard. And I'm very aware of how many calories certain things are. So when I do the math in my head as to like what I'm consuming and so forth, I think about, okay, well, if I eat this fast food meal, I know that that's going to be 1,000 calories right there, and my daily allowance today is about 2,000 calories. So do I really want to expend this amount of calories on this meal, or do I want to kind of pace myself throughout the day? So I just kind of naturally do that kind of thinking, and that's something that I never used to do. But now I'm a lot more educated on food, what's in the food that I'm eating, how many calories are in it. I'm reading labels more than I ever have before. And that's not to say that I don't eat junk food or anything like that, but I definitely try to maintain a balanced diet. I eat meat, I eat carbs, I eat all that good stuff. It's just a matter of balance. I don't think there's for me, there's no science to it. And not going overboard. But yeah, that's pretty much it in terms of what I'm doing to maintain my weight, keeping those 30 pounds off. But yeah, if you have people who say things to you that are like off-putting when you announce your weight loss or even your weight loss plans, let it roll off your back. Just like water off a duck's back, let it go, and just keep pushing forward, because the last thing you want to do is to have someone say something to you that's negative about your weight loss, especially if you're feeling insecure about it, or if you're feeling like something's off with it. If you're still trying to lose the weight and you're trying and someone says, oh, you're not going to lose that weight, don't listen to them, because you don't want them to plant a seed of doubt in your mind about your efforts, and then you don't accomplish what you're aiming for. Because that's all it takes, is for someone to say like one thing sometimes. Even if everyone else says something encouraging, it just takes one person sometimes to say something that plants that seed of doubt that grows, and then you give up your goal. And you don't want that to happen. So if someone says anything negative, just let it roll off your back and keep pushing. Something that I like to do to stay encouraged is I am now following on Instagram a whole bunch of fitness Instagram profiles. And so my Instagram, by the way, is instagram.com/KristaRoseLove. So definitely follow me on there. But yeah, I follow a whole bunch of fitness profiles on Instagram. So my feed is constantly filled with like encouraging fitness quotes and awesome pictures of really fit people. And I'm like, awesome, this is great. This keeps me encouraged. And then also on Pinterest, I follow a whole bunch of health-oriented, fitness-oriented profiles on Pinterest as well. So, I mean, little things like that. Also on Facebook, same thing. So, those are the things that via social media keep me encouraged. And then I also just know not to speak to certain people about, fitness stuff, because if those people are the ones that are pretty discouraging or whatever, the last thing I want to do is to, talk about fitness-oriented things or weight loss type things. It's just a matter of just knowing who to speak to about that stuff, because you don't want to just keep talking to someone who's going to rain on your parade and you just give them opportunities to continue raining on your parade. It's just... it's not even worth it. Surround yourself with positive people who are going to lift you up and keep you encouraged, and to just make you feel good about yourself, and keep encouraging you to lose the weight or keep the weight off. That's what you want around you, because that just, it brightens your day and it keeps you going on your path, on your journey. So that's my video for today. Thanks so much for watching. I have more videos on the way, so stay tuned.